Hello, denizens of the intertubes, and welcome back to Let's Play Third Age Total War with me, Blue Ankylo. So I've ended turn off camera, and we've got yet another adoption candidate. I guess the orcs don't really get married and have kids for the most part, so we just have to keep adopting all of our generals, but that's okay. They're free, except for the upkeep, but that's alright. So anyway, last episode, we successfully completed an invasion against Tharbad. And managed to take a couple settlements on the way, so we have mostly captured all of Arador's cities. They've still got a couple left, the Shire and a couple left over here, but for the most part we're very nearly finished mopping them up, other than a few little armies, I think. Hopefully I'm not getting a little bit too ahead of myself, but I think we're doing okay. High Elves have still got the two, well, they've got the one they stole from us, plus one they would have grabbed very early on. And for some reason they haven't attacked Nunio yet. I'm not sure what they're thinking. They might be waiting for some reinforcements to walk up or something, but however that works, it's good for us. Now on this side, the dwarf side, we still have some issues. This army that I thought was marching straight for our general decided to siege Rakyaburg, and there's not much we're going to be able to do, so we're going to lose Rakyaburg. And I think, unless I skip it and go straight for Dane's Hall, which doesn't seem like the greatest ideas, I don't think we're going to be able to actually finish this mission. There's just not enough time. We got stuck fighting too many armies, and there's no guarantee we're going to clear everything out here quickly anyway, because they've got more reinforcements. The dwarves really hate us, but I guess that's proper. We really hate them too. So, I suppose if I was smart, I would cancel that, like I said I would, and maybe burn this down too. Nah, I can leave a couple things here. They're not going to hold on to it for very long. I just don't want to waste the money of building something while it's getting burned to the ground. And we're definitely not breaking any more Shrines of Melkor. I've learned my lesson on that one. So, let's see, what's going on? How is the income situation? We're making about 4,400 a turn. That's not bad. That's enough to keep building stuff. Oh, well, maybe not this much stuff, but we'll see. That's a lot of stuff to build. Alright, so this one's auto-queued, so that's good. So what did I build here? I can't even remember this horrible. Camp Guard, upgraded barracks. So now we can get Goblin Band, whoop-de-woo. That's pointless. Athelin, it's just a town, so we're just building up the usual stuff. Nothing too special. Fornost Arraign, actually this place could be interesting. Kind of a centrally located castle, wooden castle. Again, well, like I've said before with these castles, I'm not sure if they ever really grow on Third Age mod, or Third Age in general, but maybe MOS as well. But they just seem so slow in this one that I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But I'll take some wargs if we ever get them, and yeah, why not? We'll queue up some archers and stuff like that. It's probably worth the money, being able to recruit lots of archers and wargs and stuff. And then the last thing is Staddle. Yeah, we're repairing all the damage we did before. That's fine. Alright, so I can recruit some more spies. You know, maybe I should. I did say earlier I was really low on spies, so maybe I'm going to recruit a couple more now. I should have, if I remember from last episode, a bunch of new troops, but a diplomat. Yeah, that's what I really wanted. And I think what I'm going to go for first off is an alliance with Dunland, if I can possibly pull it off. We've got enough enemies already. We need our evil allies to be actual allies. So, yeah, this is first priority, is getting an alliance with them. Let's see if they'll go for it. Maybe. No, they won't go for it. Well, that's no fun. How about, what could we do? Start with trade rights. And probably, I guess that's trade rates and an alliance? Yeah, that might work.
I do not
quite.
Very well.
Trade rights, alliance, map information? How about that? That's pretty, we're being very generous.
I am not.
Still, they don't seem to want to go for an alliance. They've got pretty good power and wealth, but I don't want to have to fight them, really. I mean, I guess we'll just take the trade rights for now. That'll make us a little bit of money too. And maybe they'll go for an alliance now? I don't know. No. Maybe we're going to have to wait a little while or something.
Farewell.
Anyway, that's better than nothing. At least we're not at war with them. And, you know, we're up to good. So, I don't know. I can't remember how diplomacy works. Probably rushing for an alliance isn't going to work anyway. So, anyway, next up is Isengard, somewhere around here anyway, and we'll try for the same deal with them. I believe I haven't really checked much diplomacy stuff, but I assume we have yeah, we have trade rates with these guys, even though they don't like us because we stopped giving them money for nothing with those stupid assistant scripts. But that's okay. We should be in fairly good relations with most of the followers of Sauron due to that crusade. Well, not crusade, sorry, invasion. So that should help. Anyway, I'll let him go do his thing. Yeah, spies. Now, I have a couple spies, I know. Let me see if I can find them. One is watching the Barrow Downs, and one is watching... Where'd this army go? Yeah, that. Remember that giant army that was in Hobbiton? Is it marched off finally?
Hurry up!
Shoot, I don't know where it went.
This way!
Ah, there they are. Okay, so they're getting ready to attack us, probably. I assume that's what that's all about. But yeah, here, you can see the three sort of shire towns. They're still villages, so nothing too dangerous. Yeah, we'll be okay. Barrow Downs is pretty heavily defended as well. Gee whiz. Lots of troops. I mean, they're junk troops. The people... Now, I just want to clear something up, because I've had a couple comments about enemy armies routing quickly. And a couple people have suggested that maybe it's bugged. I'm pretty doubtful of that myself. I'll just spend a minute here to explain why. When you see Breland militia rout, especially in an army with no general, it's because they have no morale at all. They are militia. In Medieval 2 version, that's peasant with a stick. I know it's a fantasy world, the Third Age, but it's still based on Medieval 2. And the way the engine treats militia-type troops with no morale boost is, in almost any situation, as soon as they start taking casualties, especially if there's something like trolls nearby, or you know, maybe a general with where is he over here? 10 fear and 9 or 10 command. They will rout at the drop of a hat, like no problem at all. So when you see these guys going, as well as the archer militia, that's totally to be expected. Now, if they have a good general, they're more likely to regroup and stand for a little bit longer, but they still won't last for very long. These guys, on the other hand, excellent morale. They will stand around and fight for quite a lot longer. I'd expect these guys to fight not to the death, but until they've lost maybe half their army or so, especially if they have a good general. Merchant cavalry similarly have good morale. So, you know, you got to think about the units a little bit. Militia, they're going to rout. The only thing I'm a little bit curious with is the dwarves. I thought they would stand in combat a little bit longer, and they do have excellent morale. So the next time we fight them, I'm going to really watch closely, just to see if they seem to be routing a little differently than normal. But, you know, Arador specifically, not surprised at all that they're running away. They're not strong troops. Someone's also mentioned how MOS really cripples Arador's units' strength. They're even weaker in the MOS submod. I think it's the, what is it, real recruitment and real combat or whatever. It changes the stats of all of the troops. And I think in vanilla Third Age they actually have slightly better numbers or something. I don't know. Someone said something about that, and I think they're right. So Arador specifically is very, very weak. The dwarves, well, I mean, we already know these guys never rout no matter what. Not only do they have excellent morale, it's actually locked, I think, or very near. It's hard to say. They do get that, you know, boost morale for nearby troops sorts of things, so they're pretty darn good. But, you know, if you see their weaker guys, I can't see any right now, but you know, the miners and stuff, they're still their weakest tier troops, so it's far more likely they'll run away fairly quickly, even though they're dwarves. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about that. Just something I thought I'd try to clear up if I could. Now, back to strategy. What are we doing? I think I need to fight this army because it's this is that one that popped out of nowhere the other day, and I think I need to finish it off. This guy's not particularly good, nor is his army large, but he's got a lot of wargs and some actually fairly strong troops, even though there's not a whole lot. And he is the conqueror anyway, so he should be okay. I might record it. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, these are those archer militia. Again, stamina, but no morale boost at all, so they should run really quick. I don't know about hobbits. Yeah, no morale boost for them either, so Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. I'm just thinking. It's been a couple of days since I played, so I can't remember exactly what I was up to. Just generally what I was up to. Should probably check for I have no money again. Well, I have no spending money, let's say. As much as I would love some more trolls. Have we got any to queue up yet? No. Soon, though. I could recruit some junk troops. Maybe down here? Can anybody recruit just some snagas or something? No. Oh, I know one place I forgot about. I figured Framsburg, yeah. Ah, right. That's it. Okay, good. I knew I was forgetting something. It's not that I have new troops to recruit, it's I can add them to that army. So that should help a little bit. Because we're going to have a lot of dwarves to fight. So yeah. Okay, I knew I was forgetting something over here. I'm still keeping an eye on these high elves. This army, I don't know. What have we got? Noratino warriors. Can we see what their stats are? Uh-oh, these guys look bad. Eldar volunteers. Still, I think those are the mercenaries. But, pretty good stats. Good stamina and morale and all that. Plus a general. I think that's really the trick. If we start running into strong general armies, there you go. He's not super. In fact, with no respect bonus, it's not as bad. But yeah, those are. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it has a ton of siege equipment, but only 2 archers, some sword quendi, and these. I mean, they're mercenaries, but they're still pretty powerful spearmen. So I'm still really unsure what I'm going to do with the high elves here. I know these guys are pretty tough. They're starting to get. I think these are like their mid tier, right? Like the Quendi are the lowest, and then Noratino are probably like mid, and then like Eldar is the top or something like that. I think that's how it works for high elves. So yeah, the longer it goes on, the more of their good troops they're gonna get. Unfortunately, we just we've been busy. We can't just fish them out. We can't finish them off yet. All right, I'm definitely gonna fight this battle off camera. That's just a couple little archers, some wargs. Even with no morale, no general, we should be okay here. This guy's coming in. Oh, I should give him an extra dude. Actually, no, I can't make it. I was wondering if I could group them up. Yeah, let's give the battle general. We'll have 2 in this one, and then when he gets here, he'll have a little bit more power. Because this one's got 3 still. It's pretty good. Ha! Sorry guys, I'm just wasting a bit of time here trying to think. Oh, a spy! I knew I wanted something on this side. I need a spy to go watch the dwarves. I also should use the wargs in that army there. Yep, needed more wargs. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna off camera. I'm probably gonna off camera this battle. It's pretty large, I know, but we fought so many stacks of Arador troops. Unless something really strange happens, I'm just gonna clean them up off camera. I mean, this army has. Well, it's not that good. Maybe it'll be exciting. Oh, to heck with it. Let's just fight it out. You guys watching this, you got nothing better to do, just like me, right? Just to fight out all these battles. I don't know. Let's just do it. Quit, what's the word? Quibbling? Can't decide whether did you do it or not. Wasted 10 minutes and not even finished a single turn. Gee whiz. It's what it's like when I haven't played it in a few days, so I can't remember exactly what I was doing or anything. Alright, strategy time. Fairly large army against not a full army. So we're gonna do. I like to kind of keep my halberds somewhat protected, sort of central, and then I guess I'll just throw these on this side. Not like they're gonna do much. They'll probably rout pretty quick. 30 dudes, and those guys over there. Yeah, that's something. That's most of a line. And but that's almost going to win it for us anyways. These trolls, they're going to do the heavy lifting. And oh, I have some hillsmen too. I forgot about that. All right, you can help out over here. 1, add them in. But yeah, we've got a fair bit of kind of throwaway cavalry. I actually don't mind these guys. I think I've shown them off a couple times. They're actually not bad. you know, they're pretty good charge cavalry. It's actually kind of the if we could recruit them, I'd probably use a lot of them, but because they're just mercenaries, they're kind of too expensive. The upkeep's pretty high. I mean, our wargs are pretty expensive too, but generally I don't like to keep mercenaries around too much, as a general rule of thumb. Alright, anyway, let's get to this. Yeah, actually, you know, just look at this again. Those are pretty good stats. If you can get some charges off and without staying in combat, I mean, they're very similar to the wargs, interestingly enough, without the fear effect. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, they're going to play defensive. That's okay, because we've got lots of cavalry. I should be able to take out their ballista, because I've got lots of cavalry. I'm going to try to match up my Rudar scouts against their merchant cavalry, because they're pretty strong. So this is going to take a little bit walking across again, as always. My apologies. I could have cut it out, I'm sure, but for today, let's just start today's recording with me rambling on for half an hour. Yes, quality entertainment here. That's why you watch Blue Ankylo's channel. Riveting commentary on trees and snow-covered branches. Yeah. So let's see. They don't have a general again, so I'm not expecting much out of them. So let's send them over there. Let's actually have... No, let's not run. Let's not run. We'll be okay. Once they start shooting ballista at us, then we'll think about running. Cavalry in the woods, not particularly good. As a general rule of thumb, if you're wondering. Cavalry don't do spectacular in the forest. You guys know that, right? I don't have to tell you so many things. You know, I probably should have grouped like this side like that and this side like that. That would have been smart. Alright, so what have they got down here? Oh wait, too fast, too fast. So their merchants are there, their ballista over there. We should be nearly in a flanking position here. Something like that. Something like that. Definitely feeling like they're getting flanked over here. Are you guys really gonna do this? Bring it. Bring it, hobbits! I tell you to bring it. If you want to come up against the wargs, sure, you've got your little pitchforks, or whatever they're supposed to be. I don't think you're going to stand against these wargs. Anybody else coming? Oh yeah, they're coming for us. Yeah, no surprises. Merchant militia, hobbit archers. Okay, we're going to start running now, start saving some time. See what they do. Oops, wrong one. There we go. You guys charge into those hobbits, seeing as they left their protective group. And I think these guys... Oh, you know what? They're going to go right here, like that. And then they're going to charge those guys. Yeah, let's do that. Is my hobbit charge working, or is it failing? I don't know. Let's run away. As usual, you just do a quick charge, and then you run away with wargs. They do have spears. Of course they routed. See, this is not what surprises me. When hobbits stuck on their own get charged at by wargs, of course they're going to rout. Looks like we might have got the charge off over here. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to send my wargs in to help, and I've already forgotten about what I was supposed to be doing back here. No. Run away.
If we continue like this,
Got it. I got to stop that ballista. Okay, hold on. I would actually like to get the charging in. Hope they didn't get any of my trolls. Been too busy watching the wargs chase the hobbits around to actually do any good. Okay, so they sent like their archers after us? Really? Okay, well, you guys are fools. I tell you that. You are fools. And sure, you're trying to shoot my halberds. Yeah, the halberds die pretty quick, but you know what dies quicker? Hobbits versus woodsmen. Yeah, they're like sending almost all their infantry towards my wargs and stuff, rather than interesting how they're pulling that off. I haven't really seen the AI try this. It's almost every single infantry they had is chasing after my cavalry type units, and then every single archer unit is going after my infantry. Yeah, like there's their merchant militia. They're fairly strong. I wouldn't like to spend too much time in one-on-one combat with them, with even my wargs. Okay, so they're starting to regroup. Send you guys down here. Yeah, they're definitely focusing on... Interesting. No. I actually would rather you went this way. Okay, so yeah, No. See, that's exactly not what I wanted to happen. Lumbermen have axes. They're armor piercing. You know what? You go help out over there. Okay, hold on. This battle is confusing me. Wow. Why am I having such a hard time here? Wargs got surrounded. Yeah, the AI is multitasking way better than I am. Yeah, they've got spearmen back here just harassing the crap out of me. Okay, those wargs, I want you to run away. I still haven't actually hit their ballista yet. Yeah, you Arador scouts, you're sacrificial lambs to slaughter. I don't care about you guys. Yeah, everyone get moving. Alright, yeah, that should help. Arador scouts charged at the riders in there. Or not riders, you know, whatever the... Huh! Yeah, they've really, yeah, my trolls didn't even get away. That's not the matchup I wanted. It was going to win this for us. The only thing that's going to really win this for us is that their morale is so bad. Yeah, good. Finally going to get those. I'm going to lose all my scouts here, but, you know, whatever. I'm not using these wargs to very high effectiveness. I'm surprised at just how sloppy this has all been. Gee whiz, you know. And those are hobbit archers that are still shooting at us. Halberdiers are very slow. I know someone mentioned that, so we'll use that to go chase after the archers. Those guys finally routed, so that's good. Yeah, most of them are routing. It's not a huge surprise. It's just the amount of control I've shown has been kind of lacking. Maybe you can get those to rout as well. Oh, and maybe you can not get... Yes, look at that. Every time I move the camera away from the wargs, maybe I'm not in the right frame of mind to be playing this game. Gee whiz. No. This way. Yeah, they definitely spent all of their infantry chasing my wargs around, and they've actually done a pretty good job of catching them, oddly enough. Better than I'd thought they would have done. Okay, hobbit archers seem surrounded. That should do. More archers. Yeah, I guess the AI is being kind of smart today. Because they've killed half of my scouts, half my cav, and nearly half my wargs. Good for them, I guess. Okay, you guys chase after them. That might help. Trolls? Yeah, someone needs to kill all the archers that are shooting at us. Cavalry, oh, wargs. Okay, yeah, you guys can do a flank attack. That'll help. These wargs, wow, I lost a lot of them there. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, you guys get in that fight. Interesting. My control has been very lacking in this battle. I've got these guys just sitting around doing nothing. Hobbit archers, catch those. That's good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Trolls have mostly caught up with those things. Wargs caused the militia to rout. Not a huge surprise. Those guys are now routing. So you can switch targets. Alright. I mean, it's going to be a victory, but it's kind of a sloppy victory. I would say this is like one of my sloppiest battles yet, actually. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what to say about this one. I mean, I knew they outnumbered us, sort of, in a sense. But, I think in actual number of troops we still had them outnumbered, but they outnumbered us with number of units. Individual units. Alright, well, hobbitry, those are all... What's not routed? Nothing. Let's clean things up a little bit better. I don't want to get too lazy here and then end up not actually capturing anything. I think the chances of catching those guys is very, very slim. I didn't even use my trolls very well in this battle either. Oh well. A win's a win, even if it's a sloppy win. It's kind of my, this can be my practice battle. It's been, I don't know, it's been like 3 or 4 days since I recorded an episode. It's the weekend now, it's Saturday for me, so I got some more time to play. So now I got to get back into how to play this game. Alright, so yeah, this is, if I think honestly, if I played this poorly on some of those big battles, we would have been in big trouble. And now, for some reason, it's stuck auto-scrolling to the right? Oh boy, this is the episode of problems. Come on, what did I do? Shift, hold buttons. Well, time to end the battle, seeing as we're auto-scrolling to the right all the time. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Phone tech support. I know what's happened. It's just this. I thought it would go away when I got here. If I hold the left arrow down, it doesn't. It just neutralizes it. But somehow the game has been convinced that the right key is stuck down, but my right arrow key is not, and I'm trying to convince it otherwise. And seeing as it's not, I might have to restart the game, actually, unfortunately. So what I'll do then is I'll use this as a break, and I'll meet you guys probably in the next episode, hopefully with less technical difficulties. By the way, we've gotten some more command and some armor, and we killed them all. So that was that. Maybe I'll fight this off camera, I don't know. I might just wait till next turn. Alright, I'll see you guys back in a minute. And a quick restart and end turn, and we're back. So yeah, if you've never had that happen to you, it's just some games, it's not even specific to Medieval 2 or anything. It's just sort of the game gets confused and thinks your key is pressed down and does not recognize you've has the key up command. So it stops scrolling right or whatever it does on a key. Could do that with any key, I just happen to say arrows often. And generally, sometimes you can kind of wiggle your way out of it, but a lot of the times you have to restart the program. If it's never happened to you, be prepared. Now you know. Anyway, we're back, and you know, let's just double check how our kingdom's doing. I guess it's not really a kingdom, we have a chieftain. What do we call ourselves? How our swarm is doing, our horde. I guess, you know, it is a wooden wall. It can handle having 2 units for free. Tharbad, yeah, we got some stuff. I actually noticed there's a port here, interestingly enough. We can't recruit boats, of course, but we can have a trade fleet. That's cool. I don't think we can build them, but I guess they don't get automatically destroyed, so we can sort of capture them, maybe? I don't know. Dungeons for assassins, hunting lodges for food. This place basically will never grow. 12,000 people, it's at 750 right now. I'll give them the food, but it won't matter. And Staddle. This place needs 4,000. Might happen. I could see it happening. Alright, so off camera, what happened? I didn't really notice any too large... Oh yeah, let's merge them up a bit again. Seeing as I lost all my wargs and stuff. I don't think I saw any large troop movements. Arador's been... I guess that guy's coming for us, that's true. I'm kind of thinking this army plus Anuminamina should be enough to take, especially if they're moving out, to take Hobbiton and all these, because they're pretty small. I'd like to find their final general and just finish him off, because once all their generals are dead, you'd think they'd be game over, but we killed Gandalf and Aragorn and all the good ones, but they must still have someone hiding. One thing that might be worth double checking here is what color border this is. So that's the same color. I think earlier on I mentioned that this color was for Dunland. I actually think that's the Orcs of the Misty Mountain, and then this is Dunland color, and then this is also Dunland color. so it's somewhat safe to say. Plus, you can see our trade things going back and forth here. It's pretty safe to say that whatever's down this way, wherever the city is, I think it's maybe around here. I think that's our well, not our allies yet, but
Objective complete.
you know, equally bad guys. And then Arador is the next nearest one, is actually just a barrow down. So unless we're afraid that these guys are going to betray us, or that the High Elves are coming down and you think we can stop them, har har, we might as well just send our troops up to help out at Barrowtown, I think. Now, you know, it comes to my attention that there was a High Elf army around here, and I don't know where it is right now.
Ready. Hurry up.
It could be hiding. Oh, there it is, I think.
Be gone.
That's some of it. I don't know. They could potentially hide in the forests, and if they're in the forests, like for an ambush, I don't know if my spy would see them automatically. It might just be a chance to uncover them. Oh, that's Misty Mountain Orc Army, no problem. So, like I've said a few times, there's High Elves in the woods, and I don't know where they are. And they could just sweep down and take some of our cities, but I think I want to still focus on Arador. Anyway, these two should be enough to take the Shire, hopefully. And then these two plus this should be more than enough for Barrowtown, I think. I'd like to finish them off sooner rather than later. Also, this guy is done good. Okay, my spy, I'm going to send him straight for Dane's Halls, just in case there's something up here for one. And also, I still don't know if they actually have the garrison script there. I kind of think they do, but I'm not 100%. I guess I have a couple little dwarf battles here, seeing as the dwarves are coming for us. The AI, again, they could have grouped up here, but they chose... And they also, see, they've got a catapult in that army. They should have just attacked. I don't have anything in there. Whatever. No one ever claimed the AI was smart, really, you know. Even if you... That's, I mean, it's the obvious answer. Why do they give the AI so much money and free armies? It's because it's stupid. It's okay. It's not. I complain about it because it's unfair in the grand scheme of things, but it makes sense because you're going to be, the average human's going to be a lot better than the AI. Anyway, still High Elves. Yeah, you know, like I said, if the AI was smart, they could have taken Nuniel. They could have gone up north, caused me even more trouble. All right, let's just leave. Who will we leave behind? Let's just leave some of the Goblin Band. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't like them very much anyway. Yep, perfect. So they are gonna group up with this army, and they can leave behind like those two. And that will give us most of a full army. And I'll attack them. I'll probably fight that off camera if I wanna clean it up, but it'll be just a silly little nothing battle. And yeah, next turn those guys will be gathered up. Next turn this guy can continue moving. So that's everything on the Arador side. Dwarves, do you really want to see dwarves? I'm probably gonna cut. Well, I'll show you what their army is at the very least. What have they got? They have two-handed axemen, crossbowmen, and dragon slayers. Well, there's no dragons here anymore, so shouldn't be too bad. Even the AI figures, you know, 3 to 1. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll wrap the episode up here, kill this army, and maybe, I don't know if I'll have enough movement points, but maybe break the siege if we're really lucky. You know, hit or miss. And if not, I'll meet you guys back for turn 75. And hopefully in next episode's video, or next video's episode, however you say it, hopefully I'll do a bit better. Next episode's battle, that's what I was going for. I'll show a bit more control and ability. This one was a little bit weak, I'll say. I'll admit it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and on and all that. See you, folks.